Today, our reading lesson is on multiple meaning words. So multiple means many. And meaning means, what does the word mean? So sometimes we'll have a word and it means more than one thing. So we need to figure out how do we figure out what meaning it is, okay? So let's listen to what this says up here. This is in our book, but we're not going to get our books up just for this page. So listen to this, okay?
Multiple meaning words. Multiple meaning words have more than one meaning. Use the other words in a sentence to figure out which meaning is being used.
All right. So if I have a word in the sentence and I'm not sure what the meaning is, what does our book tell us we need to do? Okay, I'm going to play it again and I want you to listen. Let's start that over. We're going to try it again. Listen to what you have to do. Okay, listen.
Multiple meaning words. Multiple meaning words have more than one meaning. Use the other words in a sentence to figure out which meaning is being used.
All right. Oh, I have a few more kids that heard and understood what you have to do. Libby, what do you have to do? Okay, I'm going to go on to somebody else. Addie, what do you have to do?
Make it more than one.
No. Raylan?
Wait, I forgot now.
Ingrid?
It's like, you're like adding another word.
No. Rain?
Multiply.
Okay, I want you to listen to it again very closely.
Multiple meaning words. Multiple meaning words have more than one meaning. Use the other words in a sentence to figure out which meaning is being used.
So if I want to figure out what that word means, what do I have to do? Lewis?
Multiple meaning.
What do I have to do? What did it tell me to do?
There's more than one.
Yeah, but what do I have to do if I can't figure out what it means? Carla?
Use the other word.
You got it. Go clip up, girl. If you didn't hear Carla, she says, you use the words, other words around that word to figure it out. So use the words around it to figure it out. Okay? So if I don't know a word and I don't know what it means, I'm going to look at the words around it in the sentence. Okay? So Mrs. Murphy's going to show you what I mean. So on this little presentation, this is kind of an interactive one. So I'm going to do it up here. And then I'll show you what you need to do, okay? So, multiple meaning words. So this is the directions. You are going to choose a sentence that has the same meaning as the underlined word, okay? So, on number one. You guys see your number one square here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to read it. And then you're going to figure out what is the meaning. And we're going to do this one together, okay? So, number one says, we saw a bat sleeping in the cave. Now, what kind of bat is that? Is it A, my bat that is made from wood called ash? So Mrs. Murphy has a baseball bat at home. Is that the bat they're talking about? Are you sure, Raylan?
No.
You're right. They're not talking about that.
How does a bat sleep?
Yeah. So Raylan says we're not talking about that bat because this bat is sleeping, and the baseball bat doesn't sleep. And
A
it's
bat
in a cave. Is a baseball bat in the cave?
No.
So is it A?
No.
No. All right. Is it B? A nocturnal animal like a bat is active at night.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you said, "Are you sure?" I'm like,
I was just
not.
I was checking to see if you knew you were for sure. Or is it C? I hit the ball so hard that my bat broke.
No.
No. So you guys figured out it was B because you all got it right, I want you to star it. Okay, put a 1, put a B, and then star it. And this is for fun. So if you get them wrong, it's okay. If you get them wrong, I'm going to have you circle it. Lewis, we're not coloring, okay? All right, ready for number 2?
Yes.
All right, here we go. What is your favorite kind of food? Now look at the words around kind.
Miss
I know this.
Oh, I just bumped it. Sorry. Let me go back.
We're on number 3.
So we're on number 2.
It just gave us the answer.
Okay, we'll do this one together.
Well, it's not the top.
Is it A, is your best friend as kind as mine? No. Because this kind is talking about your favorite.
You keep hitting.
1 second here.
Why do you keep on hitting?
I hope. Okay, let me see if I hit it. Maybe it's on a timer. All right, is it B, a kind woman decided to keep the kittens? No. We're not talking about being a kind person. We're talking about C, I love music of that kind. So number 2 is C. So if you're just walking in from Mrs. Alms, number 1 was B.
And star it.
And star it.
And then C.
2 is C. And star it.
Or just like star it or leave it.
Okay.
Do any paper, scissors,
All right, number 3. Be sure to watch for thorns on a rose bush. So I have the word watch. So what kind of watch is that? So look, you're going to look for thorns on a rose bush. So is that A, what is your favorite show to watch? Is it B, I got a new watch for my birthday?
No.
Or is it C, did you lose your watch?
C. It's A. It's A. Yeah. It's A.
It's A. Why is it A, Addie?
Because it's watch and it's.
You're using your eyes, right? So you're going to watch for thorns on a rose bush, and are you going to watch your TV show?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to watch it with your eyes. Now, these kind of watches is like a watch that you would
Yeah.
wear. Like Raylan has a watch. So number 3 should be A. So put A and then start.
What about 2? What about 2? Do we start?
You can start number 2. Yeah.
What about number 3?
We start all of them.
So number 3, put a big C in that box, okay?
Can we put 2 in? 2 C's in a row. You mean your A? What's your favorite?
Oh, I'm sorry. Aria, I told you wrong. Aria, it's A and 3. It should be A. Okay?
Yay, you're smart.
All right. She wore a light jacket instead of a sweater. So what does light mean? So look at the words around it. I have jacket and wore and not a sweater. So I want you to do this on your own. Don't shout it. Let's see if you can get it right, okay? Is it A, the big windows let in a lot of light? B, would you turn on the light? Or C, a stick is light compared to a log? So what kind of light are they talking about? All right, on the count of 3, I want you to not shout, but I want you to say A, B, or C. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
B.
Oh, I hear some C's and B's. Let's see what it is. It is C. So if you put C, star it. If you did not put C, it's okay. Circle it and then just fix it. Now, this kind of light is like, this is light.
Like purple.
All right, let's say, this is a good example. This pillow is light.
And
Oh, no, I'm talking, you're listening. This pillow is light, but my milk crate is heavy. That's what kind of light they're talking about. On A and B, what kind of light are they talking about for A and B? Rain?
like a light bulb.
Like a light bulb, like this kind of light.
Or like the sun coming out.
Or the
to
sun
window.
coming. Exactly. So, see how that word light has two different meanings. It can mean not heavy, or it could be the light that you need to be able to see. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I decorated an empty can to make a pencil holder. So what kind of can is this? Is this, can you write in cursive? He heated a can of green beans. Or please help if you can. What kind of can is that? Write A, B, or C, and we're on number 5. Make sure you put it number 5. Okay, on the count of 3, I want you to say, don't shout what you put. 1, 2, 3.
C.
Okay, I hear some B's and C's. I don't see any A, or I don't hear any A's. Let's see who's right.
Yes!
Good job. So this is like a can of beans. And up here, it's an empty can. So it's actually a can.
Oh.
Now this is a question, like, can you write in cursive? I'm asking a question. Can you do it? Or can you help? Okay, number 6. Okay, let's see if you guys can figure out the meaning of this word. Most dogs will bark at strangers. So what does bark mean? Is it A, does he bark and growl during the night? B, the bark was dark and rough? Or C, a sergeant might bark orders to his troop? Okay, what do you think that this bark is? Look at the words around it. I see the word dog. I see strangers. Okay, on the count of 3, I want you to tell me, what did you put for number 6? Is it A, B, or C? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A!
You guys are awesome. It is A. So the dog is barking, he's growling. Because this other bark, what kind of bark is this one?
Like a tree bark.
Like a tree bark. And what does a sergeant bark? What does that mean, Kaden? He might talk, or he might actually yell. Yep, he's going to yell the orders. Yep. Good job. I think everybody got that right. Give you guys a star.
Last time I had said B and I got right.
Good. All right, we're on to number 7. Okay. Did you see a fly in the house? So what kind of fly is that? You're looking with your eyes, and it's in your house. So is it A, an airplane can fly very high? B, a fly has compound eyes with many lenses? Or C, Max hit a fly ball during the baseball game? So on number 7, Kinsley, did you just come in? Kinsley, you're going to write, is it A, B, or C? Okay, on the count of 3, you're going to say it. Don't shout it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
B!
Yes, you guys are all right.
Oh, wow.
So this kind of fly is like the fly that buzzes around.
And you have to whack it. Like
Yep. A is like an airplane flying in the air. And C is like also like a ball flying in the air.
And then number 8 was my
Yes,
favorite.
you can go out. Is there anyone out there right now? No. Okay. It is B. So if you got that right, which I thought most of you did, give yourself a star. Okay, we're on number 8. You can use a sponge to seal an envelope. So Mrs. Murphy doesn't know what seal means, so I'm going to look at the words around it. I have sponge and envelope. Ooh. So does that mean A, have you seen your state's official seal? B, a baby seal is called a pup? Or C, please seal the package securely?
I know it.
Okay, so on the count of 3, tell me what you think this kind of seal means. Is it A, B, or C? Nicely say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
C!
You are right. Good job.
No!
Because this official seal means the state of Minnesota, and every state has like a little picture of what their state image is. Kind of like the state picture. This kind of seal is the animal. You don't want the animal.
You seal a box.
Yep, this is like you
Or
seal
like
it together.
A package.
A package. package, an envelope. All right, you guys are doing awesome. Number 9. There aren't any cupcakes left. Ooh, what kind of left is that? There
not
aren't
left and
any.
right. Not left and right.
So, is that A, I can write with my left hand?
No.
Is it B, what is left when you solve 28 minus 9? Or Bud sits on Rosie's left?
Makes no sense. No sense. That makes sense. This does
So,
not.
if I'm sitting here, and Aria, come up here, really quickly. Aria's on my left. Come up here, Charlotte. I'm pretend I'm sitting. And Charlotte's on my right. Aria's on my left. Charlotte's on my right. Okay, sit down, girls. So Bud is on Rosie's left. That's what that means. So, do you think this kind of left is that A, I can write with my left hand? B, what is left when you solve 28 minus 9? Or C, Bud sits on Rosie's left? Okay, write it down on number 9. On the count of 3, tell Mrs. Murphy nicely. Don't shout it, okay? 1, 2, 3.
C.
B. It should be B.
Yes.
So when I subtract that, I will have 19 left. These other 2 are like your left. Like your left hand or your left side of your body.
I knew it was B.
Okay. Number 10. Except it's missing its 0. Its 0 kind of got cut off there.
Oh, I did it.
I said B, but I wrote C.
Fix it then. It's okay. I'm not grading these. This is for fun. It's for practice.
Oh,
Okay, number 10.
A, B, C.
Last one. Do you
No.
prefer?
No. 2 more.
Oh, okay.
3 more.
You have 3 more. Do you prefer jam or jelly? Now, is it A, too many cars can create a traffic jam? B, I love grape jam on my peanut butter sandwich? Or C, can you jam those clothes into your suitcase?
Are you kidding me? I can.
All right, on the count of 3, tell Mrs. Murphy. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
B.
Yes, you're
Yes,
right.
we all got it right.
So this is like the jam or the jelly. These other 2 jams are like you're jamming something in, or like a traffic jam. Your cars are too close and they can't move.
Because we got
Yeah. So, okay, number 11. The criminal. So the criminal is like the bad, the person making the bad choices. Try to shake. Oh, it's down there. The criminal tried to shake the police. What does that mean? Now, think about criminals. I don't like to say a bad person because there's no bad people. There's just people that make bad choices, and the police. So is it A, you would need to run fast to shake a dinosaur? B, do you know how to shake hands? Or C, the squirrel started to shake the branch?
No, it's not.
Okay, on the count of 3, tell me what you put. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
B. B. It's B. B. A.
All right, I think almost everybody got this one wrong. Let's see what's wrong about this one. If I'm trying to shake the police, does that mean I want to shake their hand?
Yeah.
The criminal tried to shake the police. Is the criminal going to want to say, hey, I'm the criminal, you're the policeman? No, the criminal's not going to want to do that. No.
Because they're criminals.
Right. Now, think about the squirrel. The squirrel is shaking a branch. Is that what the criminal's doing to the police? No.
Shaking hands.
You would need to run fast to shake a dinosaur. What do you think the criminal is probably going to do that's going to shake the police? It's going to
Shake the
run
dinosaur.
fast. It's going to run fast. It's going to try to get away from the police, which is not what they're supposed to be doing, but sometimes they make even more bad choices. So it is A. If you got it wrong, circle it and fix it. If you got it right, just start. That was a tricky one.
It was.
It was.
Mostly everyone got it.
Okay, last one, right? Number 12.
Yes.
We bowl every week with my cousins. So every week with my cousins, we bowl. So think about what bowl might mean. I would like a bowl of chocolate ice cream,
No.
They want to start a new bowl for football. Or C, my best friend is good enough to bowl in a league.
What's a
A league is like a group.
Yeah, it's a group.
It's like a group. It's a competition.
Yeah, my mom bowls every single Monday.
So she's in a league.
Why does it say 1?
It's number.
The
it's
two,
number.
the two's down there. The two.
Yeah.
Down here.
I got
That
some.
one I
Don't
saw
open
on the
the
left.
Because
Darn it.
this PowerPoint is touchy. It didn't let me change it. Sometimes I can change PowerPoints, but it didn't let me change it. Okay, everybody slap. What is it, guys?
C.
Now,
I
this
said
A is like a bowl of ice cream. Like an actual bowl. I don't want that kind of bowl. This other bowl is like in football, you might have like a football bowl or like the Super Bowl. Have you guys heard of Super Bowl? Yeah. And this one is the actual bowling. This one's the actual bowling.
I can't bowl.
Okay. All right. I would like you guys to leave these on your desk.
Do it characters.
You can color it in second.
Yay.
Have a seat, Louis. Now,
Miss Murphy,
Mrs. Murphy is going to, we're going to do this really quickly as a class. I'm going to check to see what you understand. There's only 4 questions. I'm going to read it. Put your name on it. No, because I want this to be part of it.
That is up to decide. I like to watch the puppy bowl.
Oh, that's another kind of bowl, isn't it?
I'm scared. Okay. Gonna need us to help me. My dog is there. My puppy, there's a chicken that plays I saw you
Okay. We're going to do this super quickly so that we can get to handwriting and reading. So, put your name at the top, please, just like Aria did. Now, Mrs. Murphy's going to check what you understand. What, Kinsley?
You have to record it.
I'm still recording, okay? So they'll get the whole lesson, okay? You can record the handwriting there. All right, now, we just learned from our lesson that multiple meaning words have more than one meaning. We need to use the other words in the sentence to figure out which meaning is being used. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read the sentence. You are going to mark the box of the meaning of the word in bold print. John, turn around, please. You are going to put a check mark. You guys know how to do check marks? Okay.
No.
If you can't do a check mark, just put an X in the box before the meaning that matches its use in the sentence. Mrs. Murphy will do number 1 with you, but the rest you're going to do on your own. If you don't know the answer, leave it blank, okay? It's like a little quiz. Number 1. The mother can carry the babies on her back. So the words around it I'm looking for are carry the babies and then back. Okay, is that the first one? The part of the body opposite of the front. So this is Mrs. Murphy's front. The opposite is my back. Is that what they're talking about?
Yes.
Or to move away from something. So here's Aria. Mrs. Murphy's close, but I'm going to back away. Is that the kind of back they're talking about?
No. It's the
So
first.
which one should be check or X? The first one. Okay? So put a check or the X on the first one. Okay. Now, the next one, I don't want you to say it. I just want to see what you know. Okay, ready? The possum has a pointed snout with a pink nose. So what does pointed mean? Look at possum, snout, pink nose. Is that A, having a sharp end, like my pencil is pointed? Or is it showed where something is? So Mrs. Murphy pointed. What kind of pointed do they want?
Murphy, are you gonna do these?
I just did, yep. So check the one you think it is. So is it pointed, like this kind of pointed? The possum's snout and peak nose is pointed? Or is that pointed? Which pointed are they talking about? Check which box. Having a sharp end showed where something is. Okay, the next one, number 3. Soon, the young animals are on their own. So, young animals on their own. Is it the first one to have or hold a property? So, like Mrs. Murphy owns this cup. Is that what they're talking about?
No.
Or for or by oneself. So that means that I am on my own. I live all by myself. So is it the first one, I own this? Or is it the second one, I live all by myself, I'm on my own? Okay, number 4. When rattled by a predator, they lie still and don't move at all until the threat goes away. So look at the word rattle. Predator. Lie still. So what does rattle mean? Made upset or disturbed? Or made a noise, like the rattlesnake rattled his tail? What kind of rattle do you think that is? Is it made upset or disturbed? Or made a noise?